Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness, a full-time voiceover talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here.
Hello and welcome into the studio. It's Todd Barsness and Hudson Barsness, 15 years in voiceover. I'll be starting my 5th year in April of 2025. So we're here with another video, another Todd's Tips from our VO Marketing Pro videos. If you're new to this channel, you don't know what these look like. Dad gives certain tips, not tricks, but just things that he employs in his business, things I'm employing in my business to help you be successful. Maybe you ask the question, well, how do I know if these things actually work or that they matter in the voiceover world? Well, Dad, we give our numbers and stuff like that every week just to kind of give it another layer of transparency. Dad, the last 9 years has been over $100,000 alone in voiceover. The last 8 years have been over $200,000 alone in voiceover. And the last 4 years have been over $300,000 alone in voiceover. So the things that he's employing in his business are working, as you can tell. Last year I made $35,000 in voiceover. This year I'm on pace to make, actually at this point, over $80,000. My plan was try to make 80 this year. It was a stretch, but I'm proving that with the things that you've taught me and how I'm running my business, that I might, depending on any major drop off here, I'm on pace for 80,000. So anyway, we're gonna jump into our Todd's Tips. Dad's gonna take the floor, take the mic, one of the mics.
These Todd's Tips and my do's and don'ts that we've been talking about are built, come from my 7 building blocks of VO success. First building block is, who am I going to listen to? That's the most important building block. The second building block is mindsets. The third building block is business mindset. And then the fourth building block, and I won't go into the rest of those, the fourth building block is processes. Today we're going to talk about 2 of them put together, mindset and processes. And so here is my do for today. I do have a 99.81% collection rate. I do have a 99.81% collection rate. Now, in 2023, my total VO-only income earning was $307,000. VO-only income, $307,000. That's rounded down to the nearest thousandth. My VO business, Todd Barsness Voiceover Talent, LLC, collected 99.81% of that money. Astonishing. How did I do that? Well, I didn't do it. Not really. My trusty, faithful, relentless plotter of a wife, Becky, who is my business manager, did it. Together, though, we have a business mindset coupled with processes that help us achieve this amazing and absolutely necessary feat of collecting money, 99.81%. Now, most VO actors hate collecting money, or at least it's right up there with doing the billing and sending out invoices and then staying on top of that. Most of us hate that. We don't like that. Not us. Why? Well, as important as it is to have sound invoicing and collection processes, which lots of voiceover actors have, they have the processes in place with the latest software and such, the process is only secondary to the mindset. The primary mindset that allows us such a staggeringly good collection rate is this. Here's my mindset. Here's my wife's mindset. We are in business to make money. That's why we exist as a business, to make money. If I am going to go out and win a job and then go and do the job, then I am for sure going to be paid for the job. If I'm going to win the job and I'm going to do the job, then I am going to get paid for the job. That's simple. If you don't have that simple foundational mindset, you're sunk. as far as collections are concerned. But there are 3 sub-reasons for our success. First of all, collecting the money owed me is the ultimate don't leave money on the table process. We hear people talk a lot about, hey, don't leave money on the table. They're talking about using GVAA rates, or they're talking about SAG-AFTRA rates, or keeping your rates high and right and according to, quote, industry standards. And they say people that do business like you, Todd, you leave money on the table because you should be charging more. Well, the point is if you don't collect the money after doing the job, then you're truly leaving money on the table in a bigger way than the other way. Second, collecting the money owed me is a relationship building process. I have a relationship with those clients, those end clients, and I want to continue to build that relationship by sending out invoices and being a person of my word. I've done the work for you. Now I'm going to expect you to to pay me. And so I want to build that type of a relationship with them. And then third, and very closely related to number 2, is collecting the money owed me is a marketing process. And my wife is very good at this. She's very good at sending a little note along with the invoice the first time and just saying how much we enjoyed working with them, maybe getting to know them a little bit, finding a little bit about them, going back and forth with them. If they're having trouble paying or they're not staying up with it, making sure she does that in a marketing touch type way, where it's not like, you owe us money, now you pay me or I'm going to get the bill collector on you. It's a marketing touch for you to be able to be gracious and to be kind. Certainly you want to get paid, of course, but it is a marketing touch. And many times when we send invoices or a reminder of invoices, people will say, hey, I'm glad you got a hold of me. I do have a job for Todd. Whether they did or not, I got another job. So it's a marketing process. I hate to work for free. Will I work for free sometimes if it's a charitable organization or something I really believe in? Yeah, maybe from time to time. But when I decide that I'm going to work for a certain amount, I want to work for that amount. I don't want to work for free. But lots of VO talent, and I'm afraid VO coaches are doing just that because they don't have the right invoicing mindset or mindsets, and they don't have the processes in place. And so my company has a 99.81% collection rate.
Wow.
If you ever wanted to hear more about how we do it, I know we have a video out there. Maybe we can link it to this where my wife sits on a couch with us and talks about that. So
we could maybe chat about it more in a new video too if we need to.
Sounds good.
Thanks for joining us for this video. If you want to hear about how our weeks went, you can check out our numbers videos. We're going to record our numbers video here just in a moment and talk about this week's numbers. You get to see, a general outlook on where we make our money, platforms we're on, and the number of jobs and stuff like that. But then we also have another video that's private to a private Facebook group that pays to be part of that group. They get access to Dad and I. They get 2 fireside chats a week. They get a monthly webinar. They get a Friday in-depth deep dive numbers, talk about interesting things that have happened during the week. So if you're interested in that, you can contact us below or get a hold of John Barsness at VO Marketing Pro. We're going to go over and do that. So thank you for